Jess. I am just filming a power yoga class for you all. This is also streaming live on our Facebook group page. If you're watching this on YouTube and you'd like to join our online community, you can look up JTB Family on Facebook and find us there. So obviously there's a lot going on in the world right now, and I hope this practice will help give you some peace and some calm in uncertain times. So if you want to just roll out your mat with me, I'm not using any props today. If you're someone that typically uses props for your yoga practice and you don't have access to those at home right now, I would recommend, instead of using a yoga block, get a stack of thick books, like 2 or 3 novels or something. You can just stack them together if you need to bring the floor a little closer to you. Also, in lieu of a yoga strap, you can use a long scarf or an actual belt, depending on what you need. And in lieu of a bolster, you can always just use 1 or 2 pillows to give yourself some support. But I'm going to go through this whole practice with no props, so if you can get through it without them, you don't really need anything at all. If you don't have a mat at home, but you have a carpet, it's perfectly fine to just do your yoga practice on the carpet. It should give you enough traction that you're not slipping, as long as you remember to take your socks off. So I apologize, I don't have access to a mic right now, so I'm going to just talk as loud as I can. And there is a playlist that you can sync up to this workout once we get started. It's on Spotify. You can find me on Spotify for searching Joy They Bring and then looking under profiles. And the name of the playlist is YouTube Power Yoga 3.16.20. So I'm going to grab my phone so that I can play that music silently. I don't want to play it live so that nothing gets cut off or I'm not infringing on any copyright laws for the artists. So when you're ready, go ahead and get settled on your mat. We're going to start lying on our back. There it is. It's Power Yoga YouTube 3.16.20. Okay, so just coming down to lie on your back, on your mat, taking up as much space as you can. So just walk your heels a little bit longer, roll your shoulders together, lift the chest a little bit, and then just relax the ribs down. So we're gonna start in our Shavasana shape. You can just flip your palms up toward the ceiling, just letting the fingertips relax, curling in toward the palms. Feeling the breath evenly without changing anything, just feeling fully supported by the breath. Maybe drop your chin down slightly and walk the top of your head closer to the top of your mat, feeling length through the back of your neck. And just feel this stillness and see if you can get okay with it. Just lying here, being here, right now, just feeling your body and feeling your breath and not worrying about anything else. Just a breath in and a breath out. Closing your eyes and just closing out the world for a moment and just really checking in with yourself. In uncertain times, it's very easy to get caught up in other people's expressions, other people's emotions. So see if you can just be with yourself and really be in your body right now instead of in your head. Let's take a long, slow breath in through the nose. Open up your mouth and sigh it out loudly. Inhale deeply through the nose. Open up the mouth, sigh it out. 3 more like that. Inhale. Open mouth, exhale. 2 more.
one long slow breath in. Open up your mouth, sigh it out. Ujjayi yogi breath, inhaling and exhaling just through the nose. We're not going to lose that length or strength from the breath. Intentionally breathing out, belly softening and expanding toward the ceiling on the in-breath. As you exhale, everything wrapping in toward the spine. Inhale, really filling up. Exhale audibly. Breathing in. Breathing out. Filling up all the way to your toes. Open up your mouth, let everything else go. Right back to that Ujjayi breath. Inhaling and exhaling just through the nose, so long, so strong. Clearing the mind and clearing the body just with your breath. Let's bring the thumb and index finger together to touch and just rest your hands, the backs of your hands on the tops of your thighs. Your elbows can connect with the mat, fully supported here. Let's bring the foot soles together to touch, knees come out wide. Just giving us a little more surface area for the hands to rest gently on the tops of the thighs. Good, now rock your hips up toward your ribs. You'll feel your low back press gently in toward the mat and start to engage your Mula Bandha root lock. So we're going to really engage through the pelvic floor, every surface area of the pelvic floor, front to back to front, lifting up toward your heart center, creating a strong foundation here. And we're still going to breathe in deeply and exhale completely. As you exhale, feel the pelvic floor lift up toward midline as well, creating an even stronger lock. Breathing in, filling up, softening slightly, but not letting go of that contraction. And exhale, really squeezing everything in toward navel. Breathing in deeply. Exhale, warm hug into the spine. Good, inhale. And exhale, release the index and thumb. Flip your palms to connect with the bottom of your belly above the hip bone. So you're touching your core here. Breathe into that sacral space. Awakening the lower chakras will give us a lot of comfort during turbulent times. This is going to help us feel supported, to feel understanding, to feel conscientious, and to understand that this is a time for us to focus on our basic needs, our creativity, and all of that expressiveness inside of us. Really getting in touch with who we are. This is a great opportunity to dive deep and do the work, to be able to sit still with yourself and to know who you are. Let's slide those hands just above the navel, below the rib cage here, breathing into that area where your hands are touching. Creating a strong sense of identity. I mean, this can really rock you. If you're someone who defines yourself by what you do, who are you really? Now is the time to figure that out. It's very, very exciting. When we let go of our attachments to our external environment and figure out who we are and what we stand for. As you feel ready, sliding those hands up to the middle of the chest, connecting with heart chakra. It's very difficult to feel love and to feel fear simultaneously. Notice when you're feeling caught up in your mind, when you're feeling that fear, are you able to feel love at the same time? What do you want to focus on? What do you want to grow? And what do you want to feel? Is it love or is it fear? Give yourself the opportunity to explore that connection. And without any self-criticism or judgment, just notice that you have the opportunity every moment to flip that switch. Sliding those hands up to the top of the throat if that's comfortable for you. If you want, you can take hands around the back of the neck if you prefer. Getting in touch with and activating our throat chakra. What are we saying to the world? There are a lot of messages that we are getting right now. Is what you're saying aligned with who you are and what you believe? Are you repeating what you've heard? Are you voicing things out of fear or out of love? And then slide your thumbs up the bridge of your nose. Connect with the inner corners of your eyebrow, your bladder meridian here. See if you can hook in and really give pressure up towards the top of the skull. This is a great place to stimulate if you're feeling any sort of nasal congestion, if you're feeling any anxiety. Stay with your breath here. Release that pressure of the thumb tips and just slide your thumbs right to left to right, until you reach your hairline. So we're crossing and activating third eye chakra here, our intuition, our sense of knowingness, our perception, really seeing the whole picture day to day. And then finally, clasp your hands together and just rest your hands on the top of your head. Let the elbows splay out if you're comfortable like this. If you're feeling any anxiety or discomfort, go ahead and open your eyes. And if that doesn't help, you can plant the feet and knock your knees together. We'll all meet you there in a few moments. So with hands to the top of the head and the pelvic floor engaged, really activating and engaging Mula Bandha, we're feeling connected through all of our chakras, really lifted and supported through the root, awareness and energy through all of the chakras, hands connecting to the crown. So we feel this pool of energy all the way through our midline. So energetically, we have an infinite supply of love, energy, power, chi, whatever you want to call it, flowing through us. So we have our root chakra really connected to the earth, infinite supply of energy from the earth, and hands to the top of the head, reminding us we have infinite supply of energy from above, from pure consciousness, connectedness, God, nature, whatever it is that you connect with spiritually, finding that peace and really funneling it through your whole body, energetically and physically. So just tapping into that, maybe finding some comfort in that, go ahead and open up your eyes, re-engage that pelvic floor. And let's go ahead and release the knees up. Feet come to the outside edges of the mat. Knees can knock together, and we'll bring one hand to belly, one hand to heart. Go ahead and stay with that breath, breathing in deeply, exhaling completely, inhaling and exhaling, breathing in and breathing out. So as we inhale, the hands start to move slightly away from each other as the belly lifts up toward the ceiling. And as you exhale, everything melts in toward the spine. 3 more breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more long, slow inhale. Deep cleansing exhale. Good, let's draw the knees into the chest. Hands to the tops of the knees. We're going to draw circles in opposite directions. And then reverse the direction of those circles. And then knees come together. Hands clasp above the shins if you can. Upper abdominals engage. Shoulders melt down away from the ears. And you're just going to give yourself a big hug here. So if this feels okay and it's available for you, go ahead and wrap your hands even further around. Drop your chin into your chest and really check in here. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Release the head and shoulders down. We're going to come into a tabletop position on our back. So you're going to release flexor side forearm up toward the ceiling. Knees are stacked over hips. Press your low back down and then reposition those legs. My feet are flexed and my elbows are up in line with my shoulders. I'm going to relax my shoulders down away from my ears. Take a big breath in through the nose. Open the mouth, side out. We're going to inhale, extend the right arm and left leg long to hover above the mat. Exhale, back to start. Inhale, left arm, right leg long. Exhale from the core, back to start. Inhale, right arm, left leg. Exhale, back to start. Inhale, left arm, right leg. Exhale, back to start. We're going to do one more each side. Inhale, right arm, left leg. Exhale, squeeze from the core. Good. Inhale, left arm, right leg to hover. Exhale, bring it all in. We're going to add on. So you're going to inhale, extend both arms, both legs to hover. Exhale, back to start. Don't come too far. Inhale, reach out. Exhale, squeeze in. 3 more. Inhale, open. Exhale. Last 2. Inhale. Exhale, squeeze. One more time. Inhale, expand, open. Exhale, squeeze in. Okay, stay with me. We're going to open, inhale. Hold, exhale. 2 more. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more time. Big breath in. Exhale, back to that hug. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale. Exhale. One more long, slow breath in. Open up your mouth, side out. Good. We're going to inhale. Release the arms out, palms face up. Exhale, extend those legs out, coming into a hollow body. So head and shoulders stay up, really locking down from the belly button. Breathing in. Breathing out. Shoulders drop down. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. And exhale. Lock it in. Now we're going to inhale. Bring it into a modified boat pose. As you exhale, if it's available, come all the way up into Navasana. Find that root lock. Lengthen through the crown. Palms up and offering heart. Reaching forward. Breathing in. Breathing out. Inhale. Exhale, one more time, big breath and full expansion. Exhale, cross the ankles, bring it all the way into your tabletop position on your hands and your knees, wrist under shoulders, knees under hips, elbow creases forward to start to wag the tail a little bit, pushing right to left. Breathe in, breathe out. Inhale, exhale. Hold those hips. 1 slow breath in through your nose. Open up your mouth, let it go. Inhale, heart reaches, tail lifts, gaze lifts, cow back. Exhale, round all the way up. 2 more. Inhale, heart reaches, tail lifts, gaze lifts. Exhale, rounding through flexion all the way up. 1 more. Good, meet me in your flat back tabletop. Open up your mouth, release the breath. Inhale, right arm, left leg long. Exhale, hold, plug the arm and the leg into their sockets. Inhale, reach through the ball of the foot, reach through the fingertips. Exhale, knee to elbow, elbow to knee. Inhale, expand, open. Exhale, squeeze in. Inhale, reach. Exhale, squeeze. 2 more. Inhale, open. Exhale, squeeze in. 1 more time. Inhale. Exhale, we're going to meet under the body. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more breath in. And out. Really squeeze. Inhale, so slow. Expand the arm. Extend the leg. As you exhale, bend that left knee, reach back, and catch the foot, 3-legged bow. So we're turning this into a stretch, mostly of the quad, also hitting that left psoas. Breathe in, breathe out. Inhale, exhale. 1 more breath in. Exhale, re-extend the arm, re-extend the leg. Inhale. Exhale, release the hand, release the knee. We're gonna send the left arm out to the side. Inhale. Exhale, thread the needle. You're gonna cross under, back of the hand comes down. Right arm reaches for the top of the mat, shoulders stack. So if you fall backwards, it's totally fine. This is a great time to practice. So if you can send your right leg out to the side and maybe bind that toe with your left peace fingers, you really have to stack the shoulders and stack the hips to get there. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Let's slide the right hand back. Release the right knee. Bring it all the way back in to tabletop. Wag the tail here. Good. Hold it center. Find that half cat in your low core. You're going to lock those hips up, engaging. Find Mula Bandha again. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, left arm, right leg long. Exhale, plug in. Good. Inhale, reach a little longer, just with the limbs. As you exhale, knee to elbow, elbow to knee. Inhale, open. Exhale, squeeze in. Inhale, reach. Exhale, hug it in. Two more. Inhale, expand, open. Exhale, squeeze in. Last time, reach it out. And hug in. 3 breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more breath in. And out. Really squeeze. Inhale. Expand those limbs. Exhale. 3-legged bow. If you can't catch the foot, just drop your heel and knee can come in. Just a little stretch through the quads. If you can, really kick that foot into the hand. Re-engage with the low core. So we're not arching to get there. Breath in. Breath out. One more inhale. Exhale, release it long. Inhale deeply. Exhale, release the hand. Release the knee. Right arm comes out to the side, inhaling. Exhale, thread the needle. Take it to your level so the spine could feel a lot different on this side. Do the best that you can. Couple of breaths here. Good. Inhale. Exhale, slide the left hand back. Release the knee down. Right hand comes back down. One breath in. Open mouth side. Good. Inhale, start to tuck the toes. Exhale, bring it up. Downward facing dog. Good. Let's bend into one knee and then the other. All those organic movements to wake up the backs of the thighs a little bit more. We've done a lot of core activation here. We're going to move out in either direction from there. Bending right to left, left to right. Good. And then let's hold the right knee down and drop the left heel. Lifting the tail, squeezing the back, hollowing out the armpits, stretching the left calf here. Gazes toward the toes. Staying with your breath. We're going to add on. Send those right toes all the way up, coming into 3-legged dog. Keep your hips square. Good. Inhale. As you exhale, we're going to stack the hips. My ribs don't move. Circle out that right ankle. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale. Exhale. Hold those ankles. Really reach through active yogi toes. Inhale to your 3-legged. Exhale. I'm going to draw my knee to chest, still in down dog. I'm going to cross that right leg over to the left side of my mat and drop the baby toe down. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, lift that right leg up if you can. Hold on the exhale. And then we're going to inhale to a 3-legged dog. Exhale, high plank, right knee, right elbow. Inhale, back up. Exhale, right knee, left elbow. Inhale, 3-legged. Exhale, high plank, knee to chest, drop those shoulders, take a breath in. Exhale, step it through. Heart reaches, gaze lifts, inhale. Exhale, left foot comes forward, fold. Inhale, half lift length. Exhale, fold. With a long spine, come all the way up to standing, arms reach high. Inhale. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, arms reach high. Exhale, beam your heart forward, fold. Inhale to your long spine. Soften your knees, plant your hands, take 2 steps back to your high push-up. Take a breath in. Exhale, halfway low. Inhale, up. Exhale, halfway. Inhale, up. Exhale, halfway. Hold on the inhale. Shift forward. Bring it through. Cobra. Elbows are bent and tucked in. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale. Exhale. You can do this. Take one more breath in. Exhale. Tuck the toes. Lift the hips. Downward facing dog. Soften that left knee down. Drop the right heel. Breathe in. Breathe out. That's all there is right here in this moment. Really press into both hands evenly, bringing awareness to the index finger, the big knuckle, on the right index finger. Next, inhale, left toes rise. And exhale, stack it up. Pull those left ribs down, circle out the left ankle. Hold those ankles, reach through the ball of the foot. Inhale to three-legged. Exhale, left knee draws into the chest. Tailbone is still lifting. Heart is still pushing toward the back of the mat. Send that left leg under and through. Drop it down. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. See if you can lift that left leg up. Exhale, hold. Inhale, wrap it around three-legged. Exhale, left knee, left elbow, high plank. Inhale, three-legged. Exhale, hug it right. Inhale, back up. Exhale, high plank, knee to chest, hold, shoulders drop, heart presses. Inhale. Exhale, step it through. Heart reaches, gaze lifts. Inhale. Exhale, invite the right foot forward, fold. Inhale, half lift length. Exhale, fold. Good reverse swan dive all the way up, arms high. Exhale, hands come to heart. Reach it up, inhale. Exhale, hinge it forward, fold. Inhale for length. Soften your knees, plant the hands, step it backward, jump it through, chaturanga. Bring it up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale. Exhale. One more long, slow breath in. Open up your mouth, sigh it out. Soften the knees, gaze forward. Inhale. Walk, step, or float up. Inhale, length. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees, drop the hips, bring it up. Utkatasana. Exhale, fold. Half lift, length, inhale. Hands plant, step it backward, jump it through. Bring it all the way through your vinyasa. Meet me in downward facing dog. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, soft knees, gaze forward. Exhale, walk, step, or float. Inhale, length. Exhale, fold. Sweep it up, Utkatasana. Hold, exhale. Breath in. Breath out. Inhale. Exhale. One more time, inhale. Exhale, hands come to heart. We're gonna inhale, rise all the way up, bend it back a lot or a little, and then release. Hands come to heart center. Good, let's find Tadasana. So middle toes in line with the top of the hip points. Ooh, I'm out of breath. Good, so we're gonna ground into those feet. See if you can lift your toes up. Turn all your leg muscles on. Rock your hips up toward your ribs. Breathe in deeply. Exhale completely. Good. Release those toes all the way down. Really grounding and activating Pada Bandha. Find that root lock. Find an openness through your heart. Find length in the back of your neck. Good. Let's find some balance. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, hands connect, heart center. So shoulder blades melt down, elbows are out. This is gonna give you a nice little leverage for balance. And also remind us to be grateful and humble. So let's play with those fascia lines. Shift forward and shift backwards. So a lot or a little, but try and push it. So even if you stumble, you have to walk forward a little bit or backwards, it's fine. You're home, right? Breathe in, breathe out, and just feel supported through the front and back of the body, through the whole frontal plane. Good, and then stand evenly into both feet. Let's lean one direction and then the other direction. So when I lean to one side, I feel the opposite side want to pull me back. That's what I want you to bring awareness to. And then make it a little bit smaller. And then really ground evenly through all four corners of the feet. We're supported front to back, side to side, creating a strong foundation for our balanced postures. So I'm going to give yourself a micro bend in the knees. It's going to make your quads turn on, turn your glutes on a lot more as well. Make them work for you. It's a huge muscle group, biggest muscle group in the body. A lot of times we overcompensate for glutes that are turned off by only standing in our quads. So let's be mindful. Good, and then we'll shift our weight into the right foot and draw the left knee up into the chest. I want you to lift it up as high as you can, but don't shrug your shoulders. Let's get a deep hip compression here on this left side. I'm staying active through my foot. What this will do is push blood into all of our vital organs. When we release the compression, we'll feel all that nice oxygenated blood through the whole left leg. Good. And let's take right hand to hip. Just reposition that left hand to open up. Still staying rounded in the right leg. Release that left knee back in line. Lift it up again. Feel those right glutes working. Feel the core engaged. Feel that root lock, giving you everything you need to rise above. Good, and now let's take right hand to hip, or just stay with exactly what we did last time. Left peace fingers can come to left big toe. You're gonna send it all the way out. Plug those limbs into their sockets, and maybe send that left leg out to the side. From here, we can hinge from the hips, really just strengthening the right leg, lengthening the left. And when you're ready, come on back up. Bring it all the way back in front. We're going to sweep that leg. I'm probably going to kick my shelf here. All the way back. Oh, I made it. Coming into airplane. Good. Breathe in. Breathe out. Yee. Inhale. Exhale. Still lifting the heart, dropping the shoulders. Breath in. And out. Good. Inhale. Draw that left knee all the way back up into the chest. Really squeeze. Exhale. Sweep it all the way back, airplane. Inhale. Lift up. Exhale. Sweep it back. One more time. Inhale. Lift up. Exhale. Sweep it back. Good. Inhale here. Exhale. We're going to gently land, crescent twist. So that left leg lands, and you're going to twist toward your front bent working leg. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. Good. Inhale. Really draw those shoulders down and back. And then exhale, you're going to release the arms back. Those left toes are still down. And then I'm going to inhale, sweep up, Alanasana, crescent lunge. Breathing in. Breathing out. Inhale. Exhale. One more in breath. Exhale, release your hands to your heart. Take a breath in here. And then exhale, slowly lower left knee down. Release the top of that foot down. We're going to inhale, reach up. And exhale. Arms come out to a T. Let's bring the thumbs up. I want to bring awareness into this right leg. So we're going to sink into the right leg, much like we were doing with the left leg while we were standing. So you get a compression in that right hip crease. So my knee is tracking toward the toes, and I can scooch my foot out as much as I need to so that all of my joints are in alignment. I'm pressing my left hip forward to open up the psoas and the bottom of the ribs even more. Once you've got that strong foundation, release your hands to your low spine, open up the chest. Good, inhale, head floats up, arms float up. Exhale, frame that front foot. Tuck the back toes, bring that left knee just to a hover. We're gonna inhale, lift the upper half of the body up. Really working here. Inhale, left hip draws forward, right thigh draws back. Exhale, whew. Inhale. Exhale, one more breath in. Open up your mouth, sigh it out. As you inhale, you're gonna lengthen through the back leg. As you exhale, you're gonna stand back into that right leg, coming into airplane. Take a breath in and out. Inhale, deep hip compression, left side. Exhale, sweep it back. Whew. Inhale, back up. Exhale, send it back. One more time, inhale, up. Exhale, back to airplane. Good, this time you're gonna inhale, back up. Bend that right knee. Exhale, arms come to a T. Left leg crosses over. Left arm is gonna come under. Find your Garudasana, eagle pose. Breath in, breath out. Inhale, exhale. One more, you got this. Inhale, exhale, release the leg, release the arms. Inhale, high. Exhale, swan dive forward, fold. Inhale, length. Exhale, plant those hands, step it back or jump it through. Inhale to your up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale and exhale. Take your longest, deepest breath in yet, everything that you need. Open up your mouth and sigh it out. Soft knees, gaze forward. Walk, step, or float up. Inhale to your half lift. Exhale, fold. Utkatasana, bring it up. Exhale, hands come to heart, stay low, find that low core. Mula Bandha, grounded through the feet, weight is in the heels. Breath in, breath out. Inhale. Exhale, twist right. Don't let the left knee slide forward. Good, let's release. Left arm to outside of the right thigh. Gives us leverage through the spine to stack the shoulders. You can keep hands in prayer or open up the arms. Maybe that right hand comes all the way to low back or left hip. Stay low. Don't compromise your joint stability to get to what you think it should look like. How does it feel? Breathe in and out. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath in. Exhale, hands come back to prayer. One breath in here. And then exhale, fold forward. Separate your feet wider than hips. You can take ragdoll or Bhujangasthasana. Peace fingers bind big toes. I see a lot of people do this very awkwardly. Palms face one another. I'm lengthening through the spine with that leverage, and I'm melting. If your belly does not touch your thighs, bend your knees until it does. Just finding some recalibration here, finding some peace. Don't worry about what's coming next. It's just right now. Enjoy it. When you're ready, release those toes or elbows. Inhale to your long spine. And then exhale, fold. As you do so, heel toe, big toes together, heels an inch apart. When you inhale, we're gonna come right back to chair. And exhale, hands to heart. Use that hands to heart leverage to open up the chest. Tuck the core up a little bit, more space in the back. Inhale. And then exhale, twist left. Bring that tricep down to the thigh, big stack of the shoulders, right knee draws back, arms can open, maybe left hand comes to right hip. Good, breathing in, breathing out, inhale, exhale, hands come back to prayer, take one breath in, exhale, fold, yogi's choice, ragdoll, Bhujangasthasana or Padastasana, stepping on the palms, releasing down. So I want you to stay in your fold. When you're folded forward, knees are bent so much that your torso connects to the thighs. So crown of the head is relaxed completely. So I use that connection with the feet for leverage, and then I melt down, soften so that I can feel really supported here, and let the head just melt down. Good, breathing in, breathing out, inhaling, exhaling, release those hands, inhale to your long spine, exhale, drop it back down, keep your feet where they are. We're gonna roll up, soften the knees, and vertebra by vertebra, come on up to standing, head comes up last, and then relax everything down. Reposition your feet for your Tadasana, mountain pose, setting it up, feeling rooted to rise, grounding through the feet, all those leg muscles turned on, pelvic floor engaged, core engaged, like your belly button's pulling you toward the wall behind you. Breathing in and breathing out. Inhaling, exhaling. One more. Good. Shift your weight left. Draw your right knee into your chest, please. Really pull it up, ground down. If you're feeling like your balance is off today, don't worry about it. It's a day-to-day thing. If you want to hold on to something to get that nice blood flow through the right side, go for it. If you want to work it, go for it. It's your yoga. Breathing in, breathing out. Inhaling. Exhale, find some ease. Left hand comes to hip. Release the right knee down slightly. Open up. So I'm not turning at all to the right. I'm just pulling out to find that edge, stretching through the adductors here. Breathing in deeply. And letting it go completely every time. Bringing it back up. Clasping hands around that shin, grounding into the big toe ball mound of the left foot. Heart lifted, core engaged, Mula Bandha, rooted down, locked down through the root, through the foot, connected to source through the crown, lots of length in the neck. You can do another opening up, or you can bring left hand to hip, right peace fingers to right big toe, knee in line with hip, send it out. Good, hold. When you're ready, open up, and then maybe hinge it forward. See, oh, you hear that pop. So it can be very different side to side. Ooh, when you're ready, hitting all those steps, and then sweeping it all the way back to airplane. Good, breathe in, hip dial down, breathe out. Inhale, exhale. Can you lift your heart a little bit more? One more breath in here, and out, and then inhale, draw that right knee into chest, give a nice compression,
And then exhale, back to airplane. Inhale up, knee to chest. Exhale, back. Let's do 2 more. I never know how many I do each side. This will be interesting watching myself recorded. Okay, 1 more. In. We're gonna send it back and hold. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Big breath in here, setting it up. Exhale. Twisted crescent. Opening toward that front bent leg. Breathing in. Breathing out. Inhale. Exhale. Good. 1 more time. Inhale. Exhale. Sweep those arms back. Heart opens toward those left toes. Check them out. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Inhale. All in asana. Come on up. Crescent lunge. Good. Exhale. Hold. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale. Hands come to heart. Gently release. Right knee down. Flip the foot. Sink into that left hip. Stretch out the right psoas. Breathe in. Breathe out. Adjust yourself as much as you need to. Heel, knee, hip, one line. Knees tracking toward the toes. Good. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, hands clasp. Low spine. Open that belly. Open the heart. Open the throat. On an in-breath, head floats up, arms float up. Exhale, frame that front foot, tuck the back toes. Inhale, lift that right knee to hover. Exhale, hold, find the core. Everything pulling in toward midline, both hips, all the ribs. And then inhale, sweep up, back knee stays bent. Exhale, hold, whew. Inhale. Exhale, hands to heart, breath in. And out. Inhale, lengthen through the back leg. Exhale, hold. Inhale, right knee comes up into the chest. Exhale, cross it over, setting up for eagle pose. Hook those toes back or just release your toes down outside the left foot. When you're ready, right arm comes under. You can find opposite shoulders or breathe. The arms sink low. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale. Exhale, you got it. 1 more breath in. Exhale, release the arms. Release the foot. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hinge it forward, fold. Inhale, length. Exhale, hands plant, step it back or jump it through. Bring it up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Inhale to your high push-up position. Exhale, tabletop. Inhale, heart reaches, tail lifts, gaze lifts. Exhale, round up. Good. Inhale, cow back. Exhale, cat. 1 more time. Hold that cat spine. Push your hips right. Circle back and push your hips left. So we're just drawing half circles, right to left, left to right. Option to drop the shoulders, get the ribs involved, bend the elbows, or not. It can be as big or as little as you want it to be. Let your body move itself. This is a great time to practice if maybe you're shy sometimes with this type of cueing at the studio. Just let your body move. What does it want to do? Good, and then let's just get back to that nice stack. Wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. And we're going to inhale the right arm
and the left leg long again. We're gonna exhale to plug those limbs back into their sockets. We're gonna inhale, bring those limbs out to the side, and exhale, bring them back in line. Inhale, out, exhale, in line. 2 more. Inhale, out, exhale, in line. Last one. Inhale, out, exhale, in line. Good. Inhale here. Exhale, release the right hand down. Drop those left toes. Good. Lift your left hip up toward the left ribs, and then let's lift that left heel up. Bend the knee and stomp up a lot or a little. You don't have to move more than an inch or 2. I want you to make sure that your left hip is in line with the right, so you're not opening at all to the side of your mat. Good. A few more pulses. Breathing in, breathing out. Inhale, lift up and hold. Feel strong, so strong. Exhale. Good. Inhale. Exhale, just your left knee comes into the chest, and then you're going to cross it over. We're going to sink back into Gomukhasana. Good. So left knee is on top of the right. You're just going to walk your heels out and get a nice stretch through the hips. Let's inhale, arms up, and exhale to heart. Now, this might feel really intense today. Maybe it always does. Maybe it feels less intense than usual. Maybe staying home for you is less stressful than what you normally have to deal with. Just honor whatever it is. Now, if you want to add on, let's release fingertips forward and stay rooted into sits bones. We're going to intensify the stretch just by releasing hands forward, giving us a little bit of forward momentum. I'm going to offer you puppy pose with these Gomukhasana legs if you want to go there. We're going to shift all the way forward and bring our forearms all the way down. Maybe your chin will come down too. Keep pulling the hips back so there's an oppositional release here. Good. Inhale. As you exhale, lift the head and walk your wrists back under your shoulders. Take a breath in here. As you exhale, step your right leg long, and then bring your left knee to your left wrist, setting it up for pigeon. So you guys are going to be long on your mat. I just turned so you can see me better. We're going to keep the left knee in line with the hip. I'm dropping my right hip forward. Let's lengthen through the spine. Inhale. And exhale, melt it all the way down. Next inhale, start to walk the hands back, lift the head, lift the chest, tuck your back toes, slide your knee forward so you roll onto the top of the foot. You're gonna tuck those toes again to release that left leg back into your high push-up. Take a breath in, and then exhale to your tabletop position on your hands and your knees. Take one cat-cow here. Inhale, lift the gaze, lift the tail, heart reaches forward. Exhale, round up through cat, and then inhale, back to your flat back, tabletop position. Shoulders melt away from ears, elbow creases forward, wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. Breath in, breath out. Inhale, left arm, right leg long. Exhale, plug them in. Good. Inhale, reach through the fingers, reach through the ball of the foot. Exhale, open up to the side. Inhale, back in line. Exhale, out. Good. Inhale, in front. Exhale, open. 2 more. Inhale, in line. Exhale, open. 1 more time. Inhale. Exhale, sweep out. Inhale, back in line. Exhale, release the right toes, release the left hand. Good. Close the belly on that right side. Everything locking in toward midline. Breathe in. Breathe out. Good. Inhale, draw that right knee into the chest. Exhale, cross it over. Gomukhasana, other side. Good. Ground down into those sits bones. Scoot your heels as far as you can away from the body. It may feel very different on this side. I know it does for me. Good. And then hands come down to the side or into prayer position when you're ready. Stay right here, or fingertips connect to the floor in front of you. Stay right here, or shift forward, moving into puppy pose, Gomukhasana legs. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Walk those wrists back under the shoulders. Swing that left leg back. Tuck the toes, knees up. Drop the shoulders down. Find that low core. Right knee to wrist. Pigeon. Knee in line with hip. Scooch those left toes back. Nice and long. Stay active through the right foot. Lengthen through the spine. Left hip dials down toward the right heel. When you're ready, melt it down. Remember, you can stuff something under that right booty or under your forehead or both. And then start to walk the hands back, head and chest lift. Tuck the back toes, shift your weight forward. Tuck the toes again and step it back to your high push-up position. Take a breath in. Exhale, slowly lower all the way down to your belly. And bring your left cheek to your mat. Hands down by your hips, palms facing up. Rock your hips a little bit, releasing any tension in the low back, any unnecessary contraction. Hold that rock, flip your palms down, bring your forehead or chin to the mat, take a breath in, and exhale, limbs sweep up and back, heart and gaze sweep up and forward. Breathing in, breathing out, inhaling, exhaling. 3 more breaths. Inhale deeply. Exhale completely. Last 2. Inhale. And exhale. Biggest lift. Inhale. Exhale. Release it down. Right cheek to the mat. Rock those hips. Breathe in. Breathe out. Hold your rock. If you like that locust, you can go for that one again. If you want to add on, bring your chin down, bend your knees. We're coming into bow pose, connecting with the heels or the tops of the feet. I want you to keep your heels in line with your hips. Your knees are going to want to splay out. Try and find that nice alignment. Engage with the low core. Breathe in. And then breathe out. Lift up. Kick those legs. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. 3 more, you've got this. Inhale. Exhale. Last 2, fill up. Let just something go. Take your longest breath in, biggest kick back. And then exhale. Release, stack the palms. Rock your legs right to left, left to right. Turn those windshield wiper legs into big circles in the same direction. And reverse those circles. Good. Release the feet down. Tuck your toes. And then come into a Sphinx pose. So elbows are going to come under shoulders, fingers spread wide. Tuck your hips up, just reposition, nothing tugging, and release the tops of the feet back down. Really peel the belly forward. Find that root lock and feel everything above the root stretching and opening forward. If this feels good for you and you want to add on, you can spin your fingers out, tint the fingers, and lift up, coming into seal. Good, breathe in. Breathe out. One more inhale. Exhale, release the elbows back down, melt the heart forward. Good, tuck the pelvis and just rock the hips a lot, or a little right to left. Good, and then we're just gonna walk the knees underneath the hips, coming into a regular puppy pose. Opening up the chest a little bit more, chin down. Good, and then pressing into the hands, walking wrists under shoulders, crossing the ankles, and just sinking back, extending the legs long in front of you. Sits bones ground down, stay active through the feet. Inhale, reach up, gaze up. Exhale, slide those hands all the way down. Don't force anything. If your feet feel far away, that's fine. You can hang out anywhere. Or you can take that scarf or belt at home and wrap it around the feet. Next time you inhale, lift up with a long spine. Ask your body for some more length. Creep your belly button a little closer to the knees. And then exhale, melt it back down. Inhale, releasing all the way up. Hands come on either side of the hips. Dig into those heels. Pull your body forward. And from a seated position, give yourself a big hug here. Drop your chin down. So eyebrows melt on the tops of the knees. See if you can access that bladder meridian point in the inner corners of the eyebrows, either with your knees, the bony part of your knees, or just with your intention. Try and find some calm. And then release the head up. We're going to just gently come down to our back. Circle those knees out in opposite directions. And reverse those circles. Good. And then release the foot soles together. Knees out, coming into a Supta Baddha Konasana. Index and thumb come together to touch, and just place the backs of the hands on the hips somewhere, tops of the thighs. See if you can find that root lock, re-engage. You really have to fight the way your body is naturally opening right now. And release the thumb and index and flip those palms onto the low core. And from here, let's release the right leg long, and then the left leg so long that the inner thighs aren't touching. Heels can be on the floor outside of your mat. And reposition your shoulders, your back, your hips, giving yourself a lot of space here. If you connected with any of those mudras from our opening meditation, you can opt for one of those for your Shavasana. Maybe slide hand to heart, hand to belly. Release hands down. Of course, you can always roll onto your side or onto your belly if that's more comfortable for you. If you have some pillows at home, you can slide them underneath your knees. So I've added a song to this playlist that is a 10-minute meditation. It's already begun. So I hope that you'll take this time to just drop into your final relaxation pose and just allow yourself to indulge in some sound healing right now. Stay connected to your root, connected to your body, and as you feel ready, when the music ends, gently coming up to seated and spending a moment with hands connected to heart. And wherever you're at in your practice, I honor the divine in you and the divine in me. When you are in that place in you and I am in that place in me, we are one. Satnam, namaste. Thanks, everybody.